Okay. Uh, I'm feeling some kind of way, so I'm going to pull some cards and see what comes out. I got a real been feeling this agitated energy the past couple days. So, and I think I'm gonna pull some other cards out. I'm inspired to pull out some cards I made. Um, yeah, let's see what it is. This feels chaotic, or there's some kind of chaos to it. The chase, uh, devotion to the Most High, doing the right thing. The protester, there we go, it's coming. I can feel it too. Give me one more. The saint. Germain. Saint Germain supposedly lived for a very, very, very long time. And yeah, and they couldn't figure out how or why, which makes me think of the Philosopher's Stone and the elixir, the top and the saint on the bottom, and the protester in the middle. So speaking out of truth, speaking out against something, we are masculine and a feminine energy involved in whatever these cards are going to tell me. Which deck do I want to use? Regulars. Okay, what these cards got to say right now? Tell me something. Chin. That is, let's see, Waters. So currently it's about celebrating. Tell me more. What's party? Swords. The crossing energy. Fighting. Fighting, combat, getting ready to fight people that have turned their back. Mm-hmm. Let's see what the foundation is. What's at the root of this? Judgment. Judgment. Okay. What's going on with that? Crossroads, baby. I guess I should cover this. Because there's buildings. Judgment. Foundation. Crossroads. Change in judging people. Very judgmental perspective. Attentiveness, and then you have the King of Pentacles, which is moving slowly. power, the power of money, focused on power of money, having it all. King of Pentacles is about his bag. Bag. There's no water in that. Stubborn. Is someone out here. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. Stubborn energy. They want to celebrate some kind of success, rooted in judgment. That's not the best energy, I feel, right there. And then you got this fighting. I want to fight. Something in the environment makes this masculine want to move to calmer waters. We haven't gotten to that card yet. Okay, let's pull for what's coming up to cover this. Healing. Healing. Hope. Inspiration. Spiritual guidance. Maybe some guidance out of this judgment. This person is based in judgment. They judge everything. Self. They're not versed in emotions. You could call it emotional immaturity, but I don't look at it like that. There's a level of inexperience in how they see themselves as they're hurt over losing something, and they don't focus on what they have, what's behind them, with their, and they're definitely not focused on all that emotion in that river. The water represents emotions, so they're separate from their emotions. And they, what this person wants. This may be somebody in your environment, somebody you know. This could be you. This is a masculine energy. This could be giving you some information on somebody that is your friend. But it seems to me that the feminine energy has been defensive against this masculine energy. And this masculine energy's afraid of is the Hanged Man. But they're kind of upside down and approaching it. Stuck. They're stuck. They want to get unstuck, but they don't want to get unstuck. They want to heal. They want to move towards healing. In this mindset of focus, they're focused on the material, judgment based on that. They, who they are is based on judging. And what they judge is what they see. And what they see is the material. They don't see the underlying things. They don't see the emotions. They see hurt emotions, but they don't see the emotions that flow. They see emotions that's outside of themselves. I'm not going to use the N word. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. Defensive, defending a pathway, protecting a gateway, protecting, and how this is affecting. This is an outside person. That is this person that's here. This person with this outlook, this material outlook, that is rooted in judgment, rooted in judging people. They have this. I would say is a feminine. I think this is the same feminine as here. Okay, she's got her wand, and she's using her wand defensively. Okay, and I think it's interesting that this card is looking up this way. All right. So this this is, I look at this as the wounded warrior. This is somebody that's been fighting. That's just like, you know what? I still rock out, and you're not gonna beat me. Okay. Or I can defend myself. Or, there's just ready to rock and roll, ready to fight, but doesn't really want to fight, but will fight if necessary. Okay, which is interesting because this person here with this judgmental foundation, they want to fight. They always feel like fighting for anything. They're gonna fight. They're gonna fight for what they want. They're gonna fight against people they think that's done them wrong. They ready to fight nonstop. Okay. Now this this warrior, this wounded warrior, is trying to guide this person to calmer waters, and is affecting them, is helping them move to calmer waters. Okay? But they still got them swords. They're holding on to their swords. They're holding on to that sharpness. Um, and really, here's the interesting thing. There is a sharpness about this person, this masculine energy, that probably comes off completely different than what they are. Okay? Off completely different than what she is either. Because she comes off that she's, you know, kind of like a nun, but she be fighting. Okay? And what's in between the two of them is the truth. Okay? Let's see what the outcome is looking like. How's this going to pan out? There's healing in the future, though, which is nice. There's some healing there. Secrets. Nope. Eight of Cups. I thought that was the Moon card. Eight of Cups. Walking away. Wish fulfilled. Walking away in the night. Sneaking away in the night. Ten of Swords. Well, to, because that's not so clear cut. It's not telling me where it's coming from. Okay, this is interesting. And what's the truth? I don't know what that is. Tell me about this Three of Cups. Broken heart. The heart of this person, broken heart in secret. It's looking like heartbreak in secret. What's the Six of Swords? That's some cruel shit. Six of Swords is the Swords goes with this Nine of Wands, and this would indicate a union based on the truth. Something more. What's this Five of Swords? What's the fight about? What's this fight in this cutting energy? What's that about? Healing. Combative. That's good. It goes with this Star card. Tell me about this Judgment. Queen of Wands. Focused on the Queen of Wands. Optimism. Advice to change a judgmental perspective. And because you got this lady over here, I'm associating this with this feminine. I would say this feminine is also this Queen of Wands too. Trying to bring some light, the perspective. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, this defensiveness, defender. Ace of Wands. This defender has an inner sight that is can see the potential in some way. Inspired to help this healing process. These wands are interesting. Has enough fire to kind of deal with the situation. King of Pentacles. No, it's reverse. King of Pentacles wants to balance, would rather balance than juggle. He would rather balance than juggle what? Tell me more. Actually, yeah, give me one more on that. He'd rather balance than juggle what? Strength. He'd rather balance than juggle power. Rather than going back and forth, he would rather level it out. There's some healing there. The saint, the goodness. How do you... Saints have to be canonized. They have to... It's kind of like a... Isn't it like a popularity thing? You know? They get nominated. Then they get approved. I guess there's a public opinion that needs to be... That'll show this person or not, whether they've healed. Tell me about this star. Or wants to balance the power rather than juggle it, rather than go back and forth. What is this star? Rebirth. It's a death. It's a transformation. That's where the healing is. To try and you remember? See, and I was thinking of Saint Germain in the Philosopher's Stone. This death is tapped into being able to transmute that combativeness, to transmute that anger, to transmute that into something else, instead of juggling it, balancing it out so that it's something new. That's where the healing is. Tell me about this Five of Cups. I'm not taking it. Five of Cups, Page of Cups. What's up with all these emotions? This person is an emotional person and does not deal with their things going wrong with the emotions very well. Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords is, I always think of that card as a sharp tongue. You know, speaking the truth but doing it real cutting, okay? Cutting off stuff that doesn't serve, it doesn't work, rather than trying to work with it. And there needs to be some kind of, this person knows that they're this way, but they come from an emotional place. And I think that there's an imbalance of the feminine aspect, because if this is a reading for a masculine, they got real feminine cards. They got feminine cards coming out. Those cards are feminine as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the Page of Cups can be either or. It's just a youthful, undeveloped. Five of Cups, I would equate that with more of a feminine, just because it's cups. It's the emotions. The emotions are a feminine aspect. Queen of Swords is a feminine card, but it's a masculine suit. Okay? So that leads me to believe that there needs to be some kind of balance there with the feminine aspect, the softer side of this person. Tell me about the Hanged One. The Hermit. Gotta go within. Afraid to go within for that inner light. The enlightenment, the things that this person, whomever this is, to learn, or what this person is looking to learn, to be enlightened about, as far as their conflict inside of themselves, have to go within to find that answer. But they don't want to do that. They want and don't want to be fixed. They want and don't want to heal. And they don't want to go within the healing. They expect to find the healing outside of themselves. What outside of themselves is going to heal them. Where what is going to heal them comes from the inside, and doing the work on the inside. There's no magic pill. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. Judgment again. I think this Nine of Wands is doing a level of releasing, because they feel that they've invested the time in moving this person to calmer waters, time in some sort of union, and they don't see the harvest from that. It's like I planted an apple tree, I ain't got no apples. Where's the apples? But what they've planted is underneath. Reward, the harvest from what they've planted is underneath the surface. It's not something that's gonna be shown outwardly. It kind of pairs off with this hermit card. It's that it's from within. But this person is also this chase one is also passing judgment, and this judgment being passed on them too. I don't know why. That's a good question. Give me one more card on this. I think it's more of their passing judgment. They're letting it go. Almost like, not judging. Judging by not judging. Having an opinion, but not judging. And letting this person to their process. One more. The hangman again. Going through their own enlightenment. Learning something in the process as well. That's interesting. So you got two people. You got this, and they're both, and this is both from, I guess, a religious or a spiritual standpoint, right? So if this is the masculine right here with this judgment, and this is the feminine with this masculine, change them, trying to help them. I don't think it's about changing. That's why this judgment. I think this is a different judgment than this one. They actually are two different cards, without showing the booties. This is a judgment. I'm looking down on you, right? This is a judgment. I'm releasing you. I'm releasing that judgment. It's two different perspectives. Where the enlightenment, that's where the lesson is coming from, because this person also has the hanged man, okay, which the masculine wants and doesn't want. They want it, it looks good based on that outward, what it looks like on the outside, but they don't want to do the work to get to represent that. mm. Okay, what's this outcome looking like? Let me pull a couple more cards, because I've been dying to use this other deck. See what it says. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Swords. Walking away for wish fulfillment and getting betrayed. Ain't that something? What is it? Tell me about it. What is this? And protecting yourself. I think this goes for both parties involved. I think both of these people, this masculine and this feminine, okay, from dealing with each other, find their wish fulfillment to achieve their goals and themselves by walking away for their own self-interest, right? But there's healing still there. There's healing and a transformation here. But there's a lot of hurt here too. And this protecting of self. It's the Seven of Wands again. And I would say that goes for both of these people. They're both protecting their peace. Give me some more. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Here we go. Well, that's the The family card. Family, they either focus on their family or focus on creating a family dynamic between the two of them. Tell me more. Let's see what else this is. Damn, Ten of Pentacles. These two can kind of get through this process. You got the Ten of Cups and a Ten of Pentacles. Those are two family cards. They could be relationship cards, creating a happy family, a happy, creating your legacy and what you leave, passing it on, passing something on. Tell me more. You go from protecting yourself. That's just a little left field. I wasn't expecting that. The past coming back. So this is. I'm gonna pull some other cards. So far, it's masculine energy. Okay, that's celebrating a broken heart that doesn't even make sense in secret. I think their broken heart. I think that is something. I'm not getting into that. That's kind of dark to me. Judgment. They're very judgmental. Okay, it's a feminine energy that's helping to to change that looking down on people. Okay, this masculine is focused on their money, focused on the material. They don't want to juggle power anymore. They want to balance it out, right? This power is connected to this Five of Swords, this combativeness, vindictiveness, wanting to fight, okay? But they're working on healing from that. Do with this Three of Cups. They're working on healing from that. That's some dark shit. Six of Swords. There is an outside influence represented by this wounded warrior, this Nine of Wands. Okay, that's protective. Let's leave it at that. Um, that inspires them to move to calmer waters, and they see a connection in that. They see something that they can build from that. Okay. How this masculine sees themselves is not offering up a lot of emotions or love. Okay, has a level of hurt that they're focused on, and they're turning their back on what they have, the love they have, and the love that's really out there. Okay, and they need to balance out the feminine side of themselves. Okay, you have this Queen of Swords, which is a sharp tongue, cutting it down. Okay, but it's a feminine aspect, so I think that there needs to be something as far as how you communicate, how this masculine communicates, to communicate what may have to say some truth, but to do it with love. Okay, um, that's how they see themselves. Whether that is effective or not is to be. But is afraid of is um, they want to be enlightened. They want to be. They want the wisdom to be combative, to not be judgmental, to not be materialistic. But they got to go within, because this person is materialistic. They think they can fix it from the outside. They have to fix it from the inside. Okay. Then you got this defender. Okay, who's also this defender right here, being defensive, protecting themselves. Okay. Um, this person is over here too, going on inside of this person. Okay. Wounded warrior probably won a few bouts with this person. Okay. And they are serving a different kind of judgment. And I think that they are the person that's teaching how to transmute this this way of being judgmental. Okay. But this person is not seeing the rewards of what they're doing. You know, it's like they planted their seeds. They don't see the the harvest. They don't see it coming to fruition. Okay, because what is happening under the surface, which has a lot to do. Which means that this person, this masculine, is doing their work inside. Because you have this healing card, you have the star card, which is a healing card, and then you have a rebirth. This is in the future. This means there's a transformation that's happening from the inside. So this person is not going to see that, right? And that's their enlightenment. They're both very similar. They're different, but they're the same. They both have this hangman and they both have this judgment. This person has this enlightenment or this wisdom and this form of judgment, this different form of being judgment, releasing the judgment, okay? If that makes any sense. You know, you have a judgment, but you release it. You let people do how they do. And you may have an opinion about it, but you let them rock out, right? So this person has the same two cards as this other person, but it's more internalized. It's more fleshed out in who they are as a person. In the outcome, you have the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. There's a walking away from each other for personal wish fulfillment. That individual, I'm fulfilling my own goals. I'm not dealing with this shit no more, right? But there's a betrayal in that. It's not a betrayal. I think they may look at it as a betrayal from the other person from walking away from the dynamic, the 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 experience of this interaction between these two, right? Betrayal of the self, okay? And that is going to lead to a level of self-preservation as they move through this process. Both of them are learning to protect themselves. This wounded warrior already knows how to protect themselves and find a level of inner peace. And I think that that's going to balance itself out if this masculine goes through this process, right? There's Ten of Cups, family, family, legacy. I don't know how to explain this, but you got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. If these are two people that want to be in a relationship, that is there for them. And there'll be a revisiting of the past. I'm going to pull out a couple of these other cards. I want to see if there's any other little details I can pull from this. From the past, look at, there we go. Unconditional love. Checkmate. And guarded. We're going to put the guarded with her. Checkmate. That's the heart space. Connected. Where are we gonna put this? I'm gonna leave this here. Judgment. I'm just gonna pull out. See what comes out. There's a place down here. Narcissist, I didn't want to say it. Down here. And again. Let go. Female. Illusion. So those are the side notes too. Put this loyal here from that strength card. Project. Let go. Now the side notes, low vibrational practices on the bottom. Side note is that there's narcissism in this read, of course. There's probably a level of criminal mindedness, but this is being checkmated, brought to the light. Isn't that nice? I'm gonna pull a oracle card. Intent. Do you have the intent of a snake? Give me one more. Gnosis. I think this goes with this faith, you know. The truth has to be spoken. I think this read is the whole truth because it's bringing some things to light. And but Gnostic. I know Gnostic scripture is attributed to Jesus. So there's a level of faith that needs to be held on to. You know, hold on to the faith. Find what your faith is. Have faith in yourself. I'm gonna pull one more. Adventure. I think that this process is an adventure. If you look at it, if you have faith in it and you look at it as an adventure, that Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups will come back from the past, or will come to you from the past. But this side note, that is the side note, and who is should probably continue to be guarded, because that's gotta change. I hope that helps.